What is your name?
My name is Hallie Holton.
Perfect. How long have you been with the Hillsboro Hops?
Let's see, I started here January of 2019, so like a little over a year and a half.
Perfect. What is your job title and what does that mean?
So my official job title is account executive, which basically translates to ticket sales and servicing. So I handle all of the group ticket sales, season tickets, mini plans, and we do all of that kind of before single game tickets go on sale. And then I also help with that when we kick that off before our season. But once the season gets started, it kind of encompasses a little bit of everything.
Love it. So 2020 has obviously brought a lot of change to what our roles look like, but what would a normal day in your role look like?
So I kind of would dictate that between like off season or preseason and then in season. So in the off season or when we're getting ready to gear up for the season, a lot of that is prospecting, cold calling, finding corporations, businesses, individuals who would be a good fit for any of the variety of our group ticket experiences or our ticket packages. And whether that's going out on meetings or, like I said, making cold calls as well. Kind of just trying to get as many people out to the ballpark as possible is a big part of our job as an account executive. And then once the season starts, a lot of that is just kind of the client servicing. So making sure our groups, our season ticket clients have all that they need to make it a great experience at the ballpark. And then last year, I also took over the will call operation. So you need to pick up your tickets for a group event or an individual. You'd see me at the gate and kind of handle all of that before the game gets started.
Love it. Do you have any industry heroes, and if so, who are they?
Yeah, I have a couple. Both are women in baseball. So Emily Jameson, I think is how you say it. She's the GM of the Reno Aces, and she's the only female GM in AAA ball, which I think is very admirable and super cool. And then my second one, she's actually been a longtime mentor of mine, Katie Crawford Woods. I met her when she was first with the Aqua Sox organization. She's now with Lancaster. And so she's just been a great role model and someone to lean on as I kind of ventured into the minor league baseball world.
I'm going to kind of spring a question based off of what you said. So,
Okay.
What do they mean to you? Like, why would you describe them as heroes for you personally?
I think I just, especially Katie, I've watched her transition from professional roles inside and outside of baseball, and I love that she's been able to keep herself super adaptable, but kind of like came back to baseball because that's like what she was most passionate about. She's a mom, she has kids, she's also married, so she kind of balances all of those things that I would eventually aspire to be as well while still working kind of in this industry. And so to me, that's something that I look up to.
Perfect. What is your favorite sports memory?
I think one of them is I had an internship in upstate New York, living in the suburbs of Rochester, and the baseball team I was working with at the time, when we had I think we had a 2-day break in our schedule, so we all took a trip up to Cooperstown, New York, which is where the Baseball Hall of Fame is, and that was one of my that's one of my all-time favorite experiences in life, just in general. It was one of the coolest places I've ever been. I have been, ever since I left, I've been trying to figure out a way that I can get back. There's just so much history, and I don't know how to explain it, but you just baseball is in the air there. And so it was that's a memory that I will hold on to forever.
Bingo. And then transition into, what is your favorite Hillsboro Hops memory?
Okay, so my favorite Hops memory, I feel very fortunate that, I don't know if I'm just good luck, but the first year that I worked here, we went to the Northwest League Championship, and game 1 of the playoffs, Andy Yerzy hit a walk-off home run, and I remember all of the front office staff being on the third base concourse, kind of watching and just going absolutely crazy when Andy Yerzy hit that home run. So that was definitely such a cool moment to be a part of, and then to take home the trophy at the end of the series was kind of the cherry on top.
Love it. What advice would you have for anyone looking to get into the industry? So that could be professional baseball, live ticketed events. What advice would you pass along?
I feel like this kind of goes for like whatever industry you want to get involved in, and it kind of maybe sounds like a little like a broken record, but I think connecting with anyone in that industry, whether it be like LinkedIn or you people love like handwritten letters now because that's such like not a very common thing. So if you're able to make those connections and make yourself stand out, people like, I feel like especially in the sports industry, everyone wants to help each other. And so if you just kind of like express interest, most people will make time for you, even if it's just like a short conversation, and they're more than likely to help you get in touch with someone else that might be, a referral down the road or things like that. So I think just like making connections as much as you can and putting yourself out there.
Love it. What is your most unique skill?
I don't know if it counts as unique, but I am a closet singer. So like in my car, in my shower, I don't really like sing publicly. I know karaoke is like a big thing in our office. Haven't had my time to shine yet with that, but maybe soon. Yeah. Okay.
What pieces of social activism are you most passionate about?
So something that's really important to me, I am a cancer survivor. I was diagnosed with cancer when I was 10 months old, and I've been cancer-free since 2001. And so during that time when I was just coming out of treatment and then fully into remission, I went to a camp specifically for kids that were kind of like me going through treatment, and then it was also for siblings of kids that were going through that. It's called Camp Good Times, and it's located on Vashon Island in Washington. And I was a camper there for 10 years, and now I try and give back as much as I can as a camp counselor. And it's just shaped a big part of who I am, and I know that camp, and there's several camps like it around the country that kind of provide an outlet for kids and families who are going through that kind of experience, and being able to give back as a counselor and just, speak about it here is really important to me, to kind of let that part of me known.
Yeah, that's good. So following up with that would be, what are some ways that individuals could get involved or show support for that cause? Okay.
So like I said, the camp is called Camp Good Times. So it used to be funded by the American Cancer Society, but now it's just its own nonprofit called the Good Times Project. So we do an annual gala every year, and you're able to bid online for that. And then there's also, we're always looking for volunteers during the camp, or we also started doing like mini camps and outside of camp events to kind of keep people engaged throughout the whole summer. So I would say I think it's goodtimesproject.org would be the website to check out. We're always looking for, like I said, time and monetary donations. So
what are some ways that a professional sports team essentially could help show support?
Oh yeah, okay, so Make-A-Wish for sure, and then I think just even if we did like we usually have games in September, whether it be playoffs or not, and September is Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. So whether it be like the couple games that we do get to host here in September, if we could make it like a fundraiser for that or something, just kind of make that connection for our fans, and it's usually a cause that people are inclined to want to help about. So